So think about yourself, put yourself in the first position, in the first person. So you'll watch this movie not as if something is happening to somebody else. You'll watch this as if it's happening to you. So you are going to place yourself in this position that you are the protagonist, and you are training for something big in your life, and the events of the movie are happening to you. So with that, let's start the first video. This is an introduction sequence where you see Dan Millman for the first time in this movie. So that's the start of the movie, and it is showing basically he's dreaming about his performance in the Olympics or whatever games he's going for. So he's while thinking about that event that he's preparing for, he's having these nightmares, very similar to what a lot of you must be having about your 2 hours in the exam, right? Because it's this means so much to him, and his whole life is around is building around this. So he's having this thing. So there's not much learning in this. This is just setting the context. So this is late in the night. So what he does is he goes, he gets up, he wakes up, and he now goes just goes out for a ride on his motorcycle, and something nice happens to him as he goes there. So this is the second one. He goes on a jog.
You know you got two different shoes on, right?
One's a little newer than the other. Anything else? Thanks for stopping by.
What the hell did you just do? How did you get up there?
So this is the first meeting he has with somebody whom he later starts calling Socrates after the famous philosopher. And the start of the meeting starts with when he goes into that petrol pump and the shop inside the pump. He notices that Socrates is wearing uh, uh, two different shoes, and he points that out. You're wearing two different shoes, and his response is that one is a little bit older than the other. And then he says something very important. He says, and I know. इसका real meaning बाद में समझ में आएगा हम लोग को as we keep going. But he says, and I know, right? And then as he's going out, this thing, he's already having nightmares about his performance on the D-Day. So as he's walking out of the station, he sees that Socrates has sat on that seat outside the shop, and then he walks a few steps and turns around, and suddenly he sees Socrates on top of the roof, and he is completely amazed. What has he done? How did he get there? Socrates does not answer anything. So this guy just thinks that he's getting spooked, and he runs away. Right? This is the start, the first meeting with Socrates that he has, and this is going to actually this is going to actually turn his life around. This group of meetings. And yes, I know some private messages coming कि मेरे को DILR के sets का dream आता है और exam center का dream आता है. I know that that's happening, which is why I thought that I'll do this session now. And for CAT 22 aspirants, of course, this is even for CAT 21 aspirants. Please don't use this only for the exam. You will be doing a big disservice to this message if you're using it only for the exam. It will give you what you need to do. And I think I always talk about the fact that if you can improve your behavior patterns inside the test, your scores will automatically improve. You also know that. So this will give you all the tools you need as we go through these 25 videos. And that's why I took the trouble to actually do this live for you. So this guy gets up in the morning, and then he's going off to his normal gym practice, and this is what we see next.
Good.
I want to show you something, Coach.
Don't waste energy. Keep that mouth shut. Good. Mailman.
Sorry, Coach.
Sorry doesn't mean anything.
I could do this. I've been working on it.
Get over here.
Nobody on this planet can do what you are trying to do. You are great up there, Danny. You're one of the best I've seen.
You're gonna rank even higher than you did last year. And you might make it through all the qualifiers if you don't kill yourself first.
Tommy, you're up.
What's he trying to do?
3 consecutive flips before he dismounts.
Anybody ever done that?
Nope. That's why he's trying to do it. Thinks it's gonna make him Lord of the Rings. Only with Millman, it's where he tries to tear both arms out of their sockets.
All right, next qualifying meet is 6 weeks from today, and you know what I say.
Don't think this is gonna happen.
So this is a significant scene because of the fact that it shows Millman's attitude towards his game and towards his coach and this thing. So his coach already tells him that you are one of the best in this on the rings, but he's trying to do something which nobody has ever done before. He wants to do three flips before he dismounts. Normally people do 2 or 2.5, I think, before the dismount. He wants to complete 3 flips before dismount, and his coach says that you will rank higher than you will rank last year if you don't kill yourself doing this. So this is just to show his starting attitude towards this thing. And according to his coach, you'll get access to that information, who thinks too much about himself, and he's got too much of an ego, and he works more on ego than on actuals. This thing, and his ego is also reflected in the way those two athletes separately talk to each other near the horse, that pommel horse apparatus, where they are saying that with Millman it is something that will make him Lord of the Rings, and nobody's ever done 3 flips before dismounting. Right. So this is the starting point of the story. But Millman has seen something which he had never experienced. That old man, that old guy, jumping up directly from the ground to one floor up on the petrol pump. So obviously, after his training, he can't give up on that, and he simply cannot, because he's trying to become the best he can. His objective is to try to become the best he wants to be, or he can. So that's why he goes back to that to that petrol pump, and what you see next is where the whole training starts. Abhi tak the first 3 clips were more or less for the background of the movie.